Hello, my name is Raymond Karchevsky. I am a living Christ. Today, this living Christ talks about Christianity, coronavirus, and satanic mind control. How does anybody control the world? Politics, religion, myth, legend, money, and media. How does anybody gain fame, fortune, wealth, and power? Politics, religion, myth, legend, money, and media. What do they all have in common? They are illusions, lies, deceptions, counterfeit, intellectual fabrications. They are all the symptoms of a living creation, aspects of living God. They are you while you reside in hell. Wow. What an off-the-wall statement for anyone to make. Or is it? The myth of Christianity is such an satanic illusion, for it is the story told of a man called Jesus, who may or may not have existed as the story is told. But it is the story of every man who has ever existed, who has not sold his soul for the security promised by other men who have failed to deliver on their promises since the world of civilized man began. What do you know of history other than what is written by men, other men, not Jesus, but other men, reporters, employed by people of power to rule intellect by seducing other intellects into believing in a fabricated story which controls the behavior of massive numbers of blind believers. They have lost their way from the truth. What is truth? Can it be defined? If it is, surely it is not merely an idea of truth, is it? A defined word, and therefore an intellectually fabricated illusion, repetitively reinforced into becoming a cultural thought. Truth stands alone. It is what is. It is the unique vibration of wholeness, which cannot be replicated by counterfeit beliefs. Yet the satanic world, which rules over the intellect of mankind, demands of its slaves belief and not understanding. I, Raymond Ronald Karchevsky, in the name of a living man of truth, a Christ, and I challenge any and all of you to prove that I am not. Now, what is proof? And what are its limitations? Proof is the logical system of thought regarding thought, and limited by thought. It is reserved only for the intellectual mind and cannot be found anywhere else in consciousness. First of all, the name, Raymond Ronald Karchevsky, is not me. It is the label of a physical being, an entity, which is not me. It's a body, ruled by a conscious intellect, which also is not me. So who am I? And who are you? I am the essence of timeless truth, accessible only by the subconscious, non-dualistic mind, the mind of life, of love, of God, the Creator, of all things directly perceived and not of the orchestrated, architected, intellectual illusions, the mind of civilized, world-based consciousness. And so are you. But all you are seeing on the screen and hearing in this video are words, words, and more words. What makes my words different from that of politicians, of priests, of professors, of educators, authors, purveyors of fictional systems of thought? Only you can answer that for yourselves. But first, you must break the spell of satanic, hypnotic conditioning to resonate with the truth and your very non-dualistic spirit which resides within you, in your subconscious mind. Are you a living man? A living woman? Or by your own consent, are you a living dead person? Have you agreed, consented, contracted to be a corporation, a fiction created by certification of a fictional satanic government which is born of your own intellectual thought? Are you confused yet? If you are normal, you're asking yourselves, what the hell is this guy talking about? You see, you are operating at the lowest level of consciousness when you reside in your unbalanced, indoctrinated intellect. Yet you are kept there through illusions of diplomas which arbitrarily decree you to be intelligent and bound to a satanic system of thought that has enslaved you. Look at this coronavirus scam as an example. An unproven, speculative, scientific theory has managed to lock down our civilized world. The virus is still an unproven theory, but the lockdown experiment to see how most of you can be controlled through mind control has been a wild success. I'm talking about millions and millions of you walking around with face masks, surrendering your God-given, unalienable rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, to grovel as slaves to imaginary words, locking yourselves up to voluntary house arrest, to assuage your unremitting fear brought about by the words of another. There is no helping you by this living Christ until each of you wake up to your own self-supported illusions and be the holistic living men and women that you truly are, sons and daughters of God. Thank you.